Hi, LB here. Today I'm going to offer you the RAIN practice, which is a guided meditation that supports our capacity to work compassionately with difficult emotions and challenging times. I will ask you to call to mind a current situation that is bringing you some challenge. You don't need to pick the most charged thing, but something that you feel that you could work with and that is manageable. If something becomes overwhelming for you during this meditation, feel free to back out and just allow your awareness to settle onto your breath or sounds or sensations in your body. And you can always rejoin us when it feels appropriate for you. All right, so let's begin. I'll just invite you to first just find a comfortable posture, one that feels restful, but also there's a sense of wakefulness. Eyes can close or they can remain slightly open with a soft downward gaze. And just beginning by taking a few deep breaths to help you settle into your mind and into this moment and into this space. Allowing yourself to begin to settle and soften. And allowing your breath to find a natural, easy rhythm. And as you feel ready, I invite you to call to mind a current situation that has been challenging in some way. One that elicits difficult reactions or emotions such as anger or fear, uncertainty or hopelessness. Maybe it's within a relationship, or something you now regret, a failure of some sort, pain of addiction, or just uncertainty about the future. So take some time to enter the experience, visualizing the scene or situation, recalling words spoken or thoughts had, and seeing if you can sense into the most distressing moments of this. Again, knowing you can always back out if anything becomes too overwhelming. But we're now going to bring the practice of RAIN to this distressing moment. And RAIN is an acronym just like STOP, meaning to recognize, allow, investigate, and to finally offer ourselves some nurturing. So with that said, we'll start with step 1, which is to recognize from a place of non-judgment that within this experience that you're recalling, that you're facing a really challenging moment. So just taking some time to notice what thoughts, emotions, and sensations you are most aware of with this experience. What is most predominant for you as you recall this? Letting go of the need to fix it or change anything you're experiencing for the time being. And as you're recognizing what is happening for you, we come to the next step of this process, which is this invitation to allow what is to be. So as best as you can, just acknowledge whatever may be arising for you with acceptance and openness. This doesn't mean you have to like what is going on, but you're simply noticing what is. Easing any resistance or numbing or pushing away to this experience. You might even experiment with saying a silent yes to it. Or maybe even, this is how it is right now. This is here right now. And then as we soften into this allowingness of this experience, it gives us a chance to shift from analyzing it to investigating it from a felt sense. So with kind, curious attention, just beginning to see how this experience is manifesting in your body, noticing any sensations of tightness, gripping or grasping or constricting in your body, your chest or in your belly. Noticing if this or any sensations change in any way. Maybe they intensify or soften or move or break up altogether. Maybe exploring what this challenge is making you believe about yourself, or about another, or about the world. What emotions does this bring up for you? And then exploring, what does this part of you most need? Maybe it's from yourself or from another. And as you consider what you may need most, notice what arises for you. Maybe it's forgiveness, maybe it's patience or humility, kindness. Maybe it's a reframing of the situation or just some really kind self-talk. And from this place of kind observation, I'm just going to see if we can offer ourselves a gesture of self-care and nurturing. So maybe you send a kind message inward of forgiveness, of okayness, of acceptance, whatever you noticed you most needed. Maybe it's taking a couple of deep breaths. Or it might be simply placing a hand on your heart and giving yourself a loving touch. Just exploring what feels most nurturing for you. And offering yourself the care that this part of yourself needs. You're welcome to stay here beyond our time together for as long as you need. But as it feels complete for you, I invite you to take a couple of deep breaths, to thank yourself for the bravery it requires to lean into difficulty, to know that you can return to this practice whenever you're faced with challenge. And if eyes are closed, you can open them as you're ready. From my heart to yours, I thank you. Until next time, take care.